As of 2024, I have ridden every single Giga coaster located in North America, and in today's video, I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. For those who don't know, a Giga coaster is a roller coaster that has a max height or drop of 300 feet and 399 feet. These coasters were very popular in the early 2000s up until as recently as 2020. We have 3 B&M Gigas and 2 Intamin Gigas scattered around the eastern half of the continent. I will be telling you my thoughts on each of these attractions, as well as where I rank them overall in terms of Gigas and coasters in general. So let's start off with number 5, Millennium Force at Cedar Point. This is the oldest Giga in North America, opening back in the year of 2000. It's one of the most iconic roller coasters ever built, and is known for really ramping up the coaster wars. The ride is manufactured by Intamin, and has a height of 310 feet and a max speed of 93 miles per hour. With a track length of 6,595 feet, this ride is a very satisfying experience. It's very long, and has some decently intense moments, including the overbank right after the first drop. The overbank consistently makes me gray out, and is definitely one of the most intense elements at Cedar Point. The coaster is absolutely amazing, but in the grand scheme of Gigas, and just roller coasters in general, it definitely feels like an older attraction. Not that it's rough or anything, it's just not as impressive as it once was. Back in the 2000s, this ride was considered the best steel coaster in the world, and won that award 10 times. However, I think newer, more modern coasters have outdone this attraction, putting it in last place on this list. At 4th place, we have Orion at Kings Island. This ride is breathtaking. From its beautiful bright blue track to its massive intimidating lift hill, Orion is impressive. Manufactured by B&M and opening in 2020, this is the most recent Giga to open in North America. With a height of 287 feet and a max speed of 91 miles per hour, this ride is considered a Giga because of its 300-foot drop. Orion has a track length of 5,321 feet, making it feel a bit shorter than Millennium Force. However, I think this ride packs a bigger punch. There is more airtime in Orion, and some of the elements just hit harder on Orion. I've really begun to appreciate this ride the last few years, and it has gone up in my rankings quite a bit. Coming in at 3rd place, we have Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland. This ride is very similar to Orion in my opinion. While the actual layout follows a similar path as a ride coming up on this list, Leviathan is similar to Orion in that it's a shorter Giga, but more focused on airtime. Leviathan opened in 2012 and is the tallest roller coaster in Canada, reaching a height of 306 feet and speeds of up to 92 miles per hour. Like I said earlier, I think Leviathan's elements hit better than Orion's, just like how Orion's elements hit better than Millennium Force's. The interaction over the front entrance is a huge plus and adds to the overall experience of the park. All of the last 3 Gigas sit very closely in my rankings, but these next 2 make a huge jump. At number 2, we have Intimidator 305, or as it's currently known now, Project 305 at King's Dominion. This monstrous red roller coaster is by far one of the most intense experiences you can find on any roller coaster in the world. At 305 feet tall and 90 miles per hour, this ride will make you gray out at the bottom of the first drop. It's got excellent pacing and decent ejector airtime. The trim near the end does kind of ruin the ending, but that doesn't diminish just how crazy this coaster is. It's definitely by far the most insane ride on this list, but overall, I do think this ride has the flaw of the trim near the end. I know it's needed, but it just kind of kills the speed so much and feels very unnatural, so I had to put this incredible ride at number 2. And finally, at number 1, we have Fury 325 at Carowinds. This ride has won Best Steel Coaster pretty much every single year it's been open, and I can see why. My first ever ride, I truly expected this ride to be like Leviathan or Orion, but no man. This ride is so much better than those two, it's incredible. I'd go as far as to say this is B&M's version of a perfect coaster. It's got everything a Giga should have: airtime, speed, an intimidating drop. Its interaction at the front entrance is the best I've ever seen, even better than Cedar Point's in my opinion. It definitely leaves a lasting impression on you. It's the first thing you see when you get there, and it's the last thing you see as you're leaving. The feeling of speed throughout the first half is insane. The treble clef turnaround gives some crazy airtime. The return trip also has some surprisingly good airtime. It's the perfect length for a Giga, about 6,600 feet of track, and that's why I have Fury 325 as the best Giga in North America. So do you guys agree or disagree with my rankings of these 5 amazing Giga coasters? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. If you'd like to support the channel even more, become a member and receive numerous benefits, such as watching all my videos the day before they release, access to my monthly top 25 coaster list, member shoutouts, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.